Mic check, mic check, mic check. Test, 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 test. Are we working? Test. Okay. Let's switch it over. Testing, testing. Let us know if anything sounds out of the ordinary. Let's get us started here today. We are back with the pretty much last day of the Stardust bonus and XP bonus. We are going to be running our route. Um, we're actually going to start at the back of the park here and then work our way out. Actually, wait a second. Let me think about this. I actually want to do this Manectric raid because I have a task that requires me to do a mega raid. Okay, so hold on. Maybe we'll do the incense and route thing towards the second half. Let's go ahead and just claim some stuff. Clear out some room. Haunter! 815 is not 100%. I've seen 822. 822 is not 100%. This task here is a purify 3 shadows just to get the Haunter, which is why I kept it. This is not it though. Look at this. Not it. Alright. So we need 2 eggs. We're kind of close. We'll go ahead and get that situated right there. Oh, do we just hatch an egg that we didn't even see on stream? Probably. Probably just happened again. Alright. Since Nimble is not in the showcase anymore, we can get rid of the Nimbles. Alright, let's get everything started here. We got the star piece. We got the egg for no reason. Let's spin this. Still looking for a shiny Lechonk. They just don't exist here. No shiny Lechonks. It's probably gonna be our another one added to the list where we don't get the shiny on its debut. But that's normal here. That just makes the next event that has Lechonk more interesting for us because we'll have multiple things to go after probably. Okay, we got coughing here. And by the way, there is a showcase for Palmy, right? So let's see if we catch this and we can drop something in. And there it is. This is not a very good one to showcase, but it is going to be just placed in. I knew that because I saw the height on it. It was only like 24. All right, let's see if we can power up stuff. Let's go ahead and power up this. Does anybody else power up stuff for the power up task that you would normally go for instead of just going randomly to try to be efficient with it? Or it's just me? Okay, we can get rid of that. Go ahead and catch this Coco. Not that we need it anymore. We got the hundo. Okay, at least that task is going to be pretty easy. We just have to catch 7, which is obviously doable here. Go for that. We're going to clear out a bunch of spots. We'll get this quack. I actually want a better quack to evolve. I still need to evolve that one task that requires you to evolve a Quaxley. Oh man, but I will say these quacks are pretty hard to get on the first throw. 5 ghost types. Does anybody really see any ghost types during this event? Alright. I need to jump into this raid. Hopefully I can get there in time. I'm only going to take this raid down only because I have a task that requires me to beat a mega. So go ahead and jump in here. We'll see if anybody's interested in it. Not that we need help or anything, but if anybody needs the Manectric, we're gonna take it down. Oh my gosh, is it gonna rain? Really? Alright, we got somebody here. Let's get ready. Easy win. Oh no, I'm looking up in the sky right now. I did not think that it was gonna rain this morning. We got one side of the clouds bright and cloudy, and then we got another side dark and cloudy. Don't tell me this was a mistake. Whoa, somebody brought in a mega? What's a mega that is gonna boost up dragons and ground? A mega that is dragon and ground? Is there anything available right now that can boost up dragons and ground? Did y'all see that? I had the dragon and ground attacks being boosted. Right now, it's only ground that's being boosted. Oh, is it because of the weather? No way, it's not the weather, is it? This is so weird. Am I missing something here? Wait, what? Now it's saying water attacks are boosted? So the water being boosted, I think, is because of the weather. But then why did it show dragons and ground types being boosted earlier? That is so confusing. That is so confusing. Somebody watch the replay on that. Somebody make it make sense. Uh-oh, chat. There's the wind picking up. Wind picking up, dark clouds rolling in. All right, this might be an early check here. Will this be a Shundo in 3, 2, 1? Rip it! No Shundo. Weather boosted. At least it's weather boosted. Alright, easy catch right there. Was it a hundo? I have no idea. Was it worth it? Not really. Not worth it. Yo, what's up, Jay? Am I gonna clutch a pig? Probably not. You know how it is over here. We never get the shinies until now. Oh, that would have been epic. Wouldn't that have been epic? Dang. Jay, we never get the shiny except for now. Ah. I couldn't reverse psychology it. Alright, so hold on, I gotta check the weather right now. I just saw some dark clouds rolling in. I'm not exactly sure if we should be here or not. Hold. Hold. We'll claim these while we're kind of figuring out what's happening. 117? Nope. No Shundo. Catch 5 is the Gligar, I believe. Oh no, Palmy, sorry. Okay, you know what? There is some rain coming in, but I think even if it rains, it's not going to be that bad. I think. Let me go ahead and just spin these tasks before we venture off. Gonna clear my stack before the event ends. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you have a stacked research pile, get that extra Stardust. That makes sense. We already did that, except for that one. I guess that one didn't get caught. Never mind. Yeah, that's a great strategy for sure, Jay. Okay. As you can see here, actual rain here in Texas now. We actually got rain yesterday. It was actually really nice to see, but unfortunately, it was raining hard enough to where we couldn't stream it. So we thought today was a little bit better chance to do it, but no, it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of a pocket of rain coming in, which I'm debating whether to stick around here and let it pass by, or should we just venture off and then deal with it when it arrives? Because it does look like it's going to hit this area for a bit. But actually, it's making it really, really nice out right now. For sure, later on, it's going to rain more. So we're trying to tackle two things at once right now. Trying to do our last Ultra Unlock hunt. Maybe get a shiny Lechonk, Copium. And try to avoid this rain before it hits later on for sure. All right, on we go. Yo, Jay, are you gonna be going for this weekend's events or nah? Okay, so we're just going to start our daily instance challenge. Once we get close to this mark here, that is where the route starts. Let's get that going. We'll get the incense rolling. And on we go. Let's see if we can find something interesting, chat. Will this be a W or an L? Also, I forgot to check. Do we have any 3 stars that we need to address? Okay, everything up to the frillish. 3-star or bust. What is this? Okay. Why do I? Oh, look at this. Okay, I also have a theory. You see how there's a route? This is a route spawn. I have a theory that you only get 2 route spawns on your route. You either get a Pokemon encounter or you get a Zygarde cell. So I think that's how that works. I don't know if anybody's had any other experience with it, but I feel like you get, oh gosh, you get 2 spawns. One of them is going to be a Pokemon spawn, and then the other one is potentially going to be a Zygarde cell or a Pokemon spawn if those things show up. Now I haven't had any consistency on, you know, finding Zygarde cells here, so I can't really tell. This is just a pure guess. But I think for now, that's my theory. Is like every route has 2 potential route spawns, and they could either be a Pokemon spawn or a Zygarde cell. For Oddish, I'll run out to throw in Showcase. Oh gosh. You're not even gonna do the Oddish day for the extra Stardust? Aren't you the Stardust collector? I mean, that is true. There is going to be a showcase for it, which is only during the actual event hours. Which is kind of good. Alright, what is this? I keep thinking my Palmy backpack is a spawn. I keep thinking it's like some kind of spawn hiding behind my avatar. And I always have to like double check. Anybody like my backpack? Okay, we'll go here. Get more Palmy. I always think my Palmy backpack is a Palmy spawn. So I always have to do a little double take. Especially when there's no spawns on the overworld. Bum 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 bum. Catch 20 Nimbles. Did anybody actually like complete those catch 20 Nimbles for 2,500? The catch 5 was already annoying enough because you could get that Stardust way faster than finding 5 Nimbles. For me at least. Like I'm only keeping the catch 5 Nimbles if I have nothing else. But usually there's other stuff going on, so generally I don't keep any of those tasks. Shiny? Oh, no shiny Dedenne. Why is the Dedenne so hard to catch? It's not even a starter. Another Gligar, we love it. We'll take the Gligar all day. We'll get rid of this because, like I just said, we don't need to keep that. We have plenty of other stuff coming up. We'll get rid of all this junk. Remember, this is the daily instance challenge, trying to find a 3-star or better, meaning 90% or better, or a shiny for the win. Oh. We got roughly 9 minutes. We do have a weather boost here. Today we're taking advantage of a little bit of a weather boost right now. The weather boost slightly helps the chances of me finding a high IB one, but I think all in all, it's still pretty RNG. Look at these tasks. These tasks are trash. That is trash. Oh, give me something good. Shiny! Oh, I would have taken a shiny Tyron. I would have taken that. Weather boosted Ducklet. You didn't complete any of the nimble tasks? Yeah, unless you just don't have a lot of stops. The nimble tasks are just not good. The catch 5 is the only bearable one, in my opinion. Alright, what is this? Hatch 2 eggs is a Growlithe. Why is this so important? Isn't the Hisuian Growlithe being shiny released soon, or no? I could be wrong. I thought I remember reading that Hisuian Growlithe is going to be shiny soon, or no? Okay, Lillipup, we take it. So we're completing our route. We're doing our daily instance. We're doing a bunch of hunts. We got the challenge going on. Hiya! These sprigs are actually hard to get. Okay, I know I keep talking about this, but I want to ask Jay specifically. Do you think that they changed the catch rates on the starters? I feel like day 1 they were really easy to catch, and then as the event went on, I think they changed it, and the starters are way harder to get now, as they should. But I got the sense that day 1 they were really easy to catch, and it's not like these are weather booster or anything right now, so it's like all of them, which they should, once again, they should be hard to catch because they're starters. That's traditionally been their stick, I guess, which I don't really understand. I don't know why starters require harder catch rates. I don't understand that, but that has traditionally been the thing that they've held the standard to. Maybe the starters are hard to catch because they're like supposed to be special. I guess all the special Pokemon should be hard to catch, like legendaries and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I know. I don't know any other reason why it would be. If anybody has a better idea, let us know. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, here comes the sprinkles. We got a little sprinkle action coming in. We got a little sprinkle action coming in. Maybe it's gonna be raining harder. I don't know. But let's at least finish this daily instance, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, looks like I need to go to the left. Whoa, why is this Viper so hard to catch? Oh. Swine up we'll get just for the XLs. We'll take the palmy. Alright. Almost finished with this instance here. It is looking like it's just starting to drizzle just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, the clouds look not as bad as 5 minutes ago, but it is gonna probably delay the stream a little bit. They have decay in the code for almost everything. Also, if you notice, a lot of Pokemon jumping out of excellent but getting caught with great just to troll. Oh really? I did not notice that one. I didn't really go for the excellent XP grind. I was just throwing. Let's test. Great throw, easy catch. Confirmed. All right, coming up on the end of this route. I think we've only seen one route spawn, so there's a small chance we see a Zygarde cell here, maybe? Please? Oh, okay. As soon as I say that, we get the second route spawn. So I think that means we don't get a Zygarde cell here today because there's 2 route spawns that happened. That's my theory. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but that's kind of been my experience with the routes. You're gonna get 2 spawns, potentially 2 spawns from the routes. One could be one has a chance on the second half of your route to be the Zygarde cell or a regular spawn. Dun, 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 bum, bum. All right, we got a bunch of spawns here. Let's go ahead and spin this, just in case there's some catching tasks. Is there any catching tasks? Of course. Make an excellent throw. How about on the Poochyena? Hey-ya! Bop! All right, done with the route. No Zygarde cell again. The Zygarde cells hate me at this area. That is confirmed. 100% confirmed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I did. But that's an interesting theory, Jay, because there is a catch XP bonus. They're saying that excellent throws are actually worse catch rate than great throws because you get less XP. Okay, a little palming action. You know, it could have very well been that there is Pokemon decay, but that's like different from like what I was talking about as far as catch rate. So like I think Pokemon decay, you're talking about like the spawns being worse as the events go on. But I was actually talking about like the catch rate of the starters got harder as the event got on. Uh-oh. Now the screen is getting a little bit too wet. Okay, there we go. Alright, best spawn of the day? Probably the ducklet. Probably the ducklet. Still no glaring bird. Love to see that. What is this? Of course. What did I expect? Of course it's going to be the palming. Alright, the good news. We do have another showcase nearby that we can just drop this in. Even though it's not the best, we can switch it out later. Alright, daily instance is over. Let's see. Did we survive the challenge? Any 3-star checks? Okay, we got some 3-star checks. Any 90% or better? That is not 90% or better. That is that is worse. That is worse. That is worse. That is bad. 93. 93 from the Glider here. And a 96. So GG's. GG's. We actually win that one. That's good for us. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. We'll have another regular instance challenge in a little bit. Let me go check these stops first. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. We'll check out if any of these stops over here are any good. You know, I'm also surprised that I haven't seen a shiny Hoppip yet, especially since they said it was a boosted shiny. Not that I actually want one, but I'm just saying. They can put decay on anything, even something good that wears off. Reverse decay, if you will. A reverse decay would mean that better spawns are happening throughout the event. Isn't that what that means? Reverse decay means you're getting better spawns as the event goes on. Let's get rid of all of these. All right, checking these new stops here. Please let us get something good. This is our last day to take advantage of this event. Evolve a Pokemon, catch 5 Nimbles. We'll keep the catch 5 Nimbles for now. I don't want to keep it if I don't have to. What? That was strange. Did y'all see that? We caught a grass type and it gave us credit for a fire type. There's a major lag going on. What was that? Okay. Let's go for the instance in a little bit. So what I learned from last time is, like, if we do a daily instance and an instance kind of back to back, it's kind of at a disadvantage because we already cleared out the spawns. So it can actually be a disadvantage if you go back to back instance here. So we need to wait a little bit before we kind of drop our instance. And if anybody needs like a Manectric or some kind of raid, this is what I'm looking at. We got an L. Anybody need an L today? You know, occasionally it's good to hold L's. Reverse decay, if you will. Decay is a progression like gym defenders. It can go up or down. Gym defenders, yeah, they have the decay, right, to drop the CP after a certain amount of time. Alright, none of these are keepers. Drop them. Alright, we're completed with all of the stops here. It looks like we have to keep the nimble. We're gonna evolve something, power up 5. Sure, why not? And then now we go to the other park here that we haven't gone to. The park coming up. Usually there's some good stops. There's some good field research. I don't know why. It has a history of being a good spot for that. So let me clear out as many field research as possible before we get over there. Couldn't get the Fuecoco, like I said. Even at a green circle, it was hard to catch. There we go. Had to throw an Ultra Ball for that. Feels bad. By the way, we got this other day on stream. Well, we got our first Bombardier. Did anybody happen to get a 100% or a shiny Bombardier? They did paywall that one. And it's probably gonna be a paywall until it has its own like raid day. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is Bombardier gonna have a raid day? I feel like Bombardier is gonna have its own raid day. All right, let's see what's in the shop today. Do we have any boxes that is worth getting? Because I'm looking for more star pieces, but none of these boxes are good for star piece. So I think I might as well just get the star piece pack. Alright, let's get all of that rolling again. So my plan is to drop an incense when we get to that other park that I was talking about, because the spawns will be different, and we'll also be going to the original spot, which should have the spawns respawn already, so to speak. I wonder if we get a Bombardier from the research. You mean Bombardier research day or raid day? I guess either one would be reasonable, but it does really feel like Bombardier is gonna have some kind of special day, whether it's a raid day or a research day. I think they'll keep bringing it back like Churchinator. But I think eventually it's gonna have. It feels like it's a candidate for a raid day. No? Yeah, Churchinator was also paywalled, huh? Churchinator was also paywalled. I've only done like a couple of Churchinators. All right, I think this is a new stop. Yeah, this is a new stop. Perfect. So we need to make sure we evolve something or power up. No, let's get rid of the power up task. This is such a waste. I don't need any more Beedrill Mega. I need 100% quacks. Does anybody have 100% quacks? Da, 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 da. PCG Bellsprout if you need it. Anybody need a PCG Bellsprout? Okay. Per usual, starters are hard to catch. There we go. All right, time for the incense. Incense challenge commence. So we're gonna have to check the 3-star real quick. So everything up to the Growlithe. Weather boosted Quagsire, which is pretty cool to see. Trying to cross the road, but it's got 1,000 cars around. Ooh, a Wild Seeking. Yo! I know this is an old Pokemon, but it's good to see a Wild Seeking. Not every day I see a Wild Seeking. I know that the Wild Seeking is generally pretty rare. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a wild catch right there. Not the greatest, but you know, it's still kind of cool to see. Let's go ahead and capture all of these starters before we get out of range. We are trying to hit up a new spot. New spot possibly is going to give us better spawns, and new spot is going to give us new field research. We have our instance going on right now. The instance is going to help a little bit with some of the spots that don't have the spawns. Wimpod, we'll take it. Man, I didn't realize Golisopod requires 400 Wimpod candies. I was trying to create a Ultra League Golisopod, and I realized that I didn't have enough candies. So I am looking for more of those if those are gonna pop up more. I mean, I could just use rare candies, which I'll probably use to get the second move. But I made a Great League Golisopod, so that's where all the initial Wimpod candies went. But it was just crazy. I didn't realize that it cost 400 just to evolve it. Why does it cost so much candies just to evolve that thing? All right. 3 new stops. Please, show me something good. How was everybody's shiny Buizel luck? I actually had 3 shiny Buizels. I actually got 2 in one day, so pretty amazing. We'll get rid of that task. Like I said, nimble. The nimble task is only if you have nothing else. Okay, come on. I was hyping up this spot. And you're gonna give me a nimble? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, today was an anomaly. Usually this spot has good tasks. That was trash. That was absolute garbaggio. Alright, we're headed back towards the original spot, which should have new spawns, because it's been almost an hour. How about shiny? No. I'm also noticing some of these spawns, like these right here, how come those spawns didn't show up until I was like extremely close to them? Like, I'm not expecting spawns to show up like half a mile away, but I feel like those spawns that just showed up right here should have shown up when I got to the when I came in from the entrance of this part. No? Did they secretly reduce the spawn radius again? Chat? Nest by your house was a wimpod? So lame. Do you already have 100% Glossopod, Jay? Oh my gosh, I just did it again. I thought my backpack was a Palmy spawn. I was randomly clicking on it. Gosh. That's such a troll backpack. Yo, what's up, Laney? You got 2 shiny Lechonks? How? How? I can't even find one. I've gotten everything else. I got the 100% Fuecoco. I got 3 shiny Buizels. Some people's luck is kind of cracked, and you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shiny haul that I ended up with. Houndour, Rockruff. I will say I lost my first Rockruff, so I'm happy about that. I got the Manectric, which is also my first. I'm happy about that. All my luck went to the other stuff. Is shiny Houndour full odds? No. Buizel, Hoppip, Houndour, Fletching, those were increased chances. Now, we gotta note, when they say increased chances, what does that actually mean? They don't really define that. Is it double the chance? Is it 1% chance better? I don't know. But an educated guess would be probably, instead of 1 in 500, maybe like 1 in 100. So they're not like full odds rare, but I would say they're still pretty rare. I mean, what do y'all think, chat? Is a rare shiny being devalued? Even if it's like maybe 1 in 100? Just think about it. 1 in 100 is still a 1% chance to get the shiny. As opposed to like community day spawns, that's about a 4 to 5% chance to get the shiny per tap. So like, I mean, what are we working with here? Like, is it just a group feeling, or like are we taking everything into account? Do we think do we think like medium rated odds are rare or not rare? Because people can agree that full odds is rare, one in 500. But what about a 1 in 100 shiny chance? That still turns out to be a 1% chance to get the shiny. Anything in life, anything in life that you say you have a 1% chance in, you would say that's pretty rare occurrence. Now, are we gonna just devalue a 1% shiny chance because it used to be 1 in 500? I don't know. What do y'all think? I think we can agree between the two extremes. Community day odds definitely are not rare. Full odds is definitely rare. But what about when they do these like middle chance, like one in 100, one in whatever, like all these events that have like increased chances of getting the shiny, but they're technically not like community day odds. Is that gonna be is that a shiny or not? Maybe it devalues, but this game's version of battle caps. Oh, and I mean, you ask, and you shall receive, Laney. What you know about this one, Laney? We got a. I like to call this one kind of a ghost spawn. A little ghost spawn right here. Easy shiny. What is this? Rare or non-rare shiny Houndour, chat? Is it hold? Nah, not that good. Not that good. Not that good for the IVs. But if it's like 1 in 100 odds, I think that's still pretty rare. That's a 1% thing. Once again, how is it we're getting all the other stuff shiny and we're not getting the Lechonk shiny? Oh, by the way, we already spun all of these stops, so we don't have to worry about getting new tasks from here. We actually started over here. Oh no, are we lagging? Yeah, appreciate appreciate the GGs. I'm not sure how we should approach like shinies that are like increased. All right, 90% or better. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, nothing. Okay, the hunt continues. Can we find a 90% or better from this instance? Is it going to be possible? At least, oh, you know what I just realized? The shiny that we got actually gave us the win. I totally forgot about that. It just flew over my head. So we actually win the challenge. We actually win the instance challenge because we did find a shiny. So unless we don't think that one's a rare shiny. I mean, that's what I'm asking. Is do we consider that a rare shiny? I mean, a 1 in 100 chance is still pretty rare in my opinion. That's a 1%. And if we do count it rare, then we win, because essentially we find something rare. That's the win. Okay, we got a little gold stop here. This gold. Bop. Eventually, you turn your 0 stars into 3 stars. What? Your 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 name must be Mo. Oh, you caught a Jmo. I thought you said somebody called you a Jmo. Oh, we love autocorrect. Yo, chat. How's the stream now? Are we struggling still or no? Yes? No? Maybe so. Is this better? Is it worse? Any updates? Type in one if you can hear me. Type in one if the audio video is okay. That's what I need to know. It feels less laggy over here. All right, what about this grunt? Is this grunt gonna give us something good? Normal does not mean weak. This is an easy purified, I think. Oh no, I'm getting mixed messages here. Is the stream okay or is the stream not okay? Jay says it's not okay. Lainey says it's okay. Yeah, just do a little restart. Refresh. Can everybody just do a little refresh for me? There we go. How rare is Jangmo-O? I would say Jangmo-O is the definition of rare. Like if you don't get it from eggs, finding them in the wild, for me at least, pretty rare. I would say it's pretty rare. I don't really see them in the wild anymore. I have seen them occasionally, but when you think about rare, that's what I think rare is. But you can't get them from eggs. So if you like to hatch a lot of eggs, maybe it's not as rare. Oh man, I thought this was an easy purified. It is not. Sag. Okay, yeah, a little restart helped. Thanks for the feedback, by the way, everybody. I really appreciate that. 90% or better? Nope. Oh. Nope. Terrible. So I'm keeping that Fuecoco because in Ultra League, it's kind of a spice pick, and that potentially could be a Ultra League one. All right, race situation. Does anybody need a Manectric or a, what is this? Unknown. Is that the D? Does anybody need the D? I think I have the Shiny Unknown D. So, yep, lucky. I got the lucky Unknown Shiny D during GoFest. So, I don't need to do that one. How rare is Wild Mesprit? A Wild Legendary is just not common at all. There are special ones that show up really in rare occasions, and the Lake Trios are one of those. So if you actually got a Mesprit or any of the Lake Trios, I would consider that as rare too, because those simply do not spawn. Lainey, you got a Mesprit? You got a Wild Mesprit? That's actually insane. Oh, the weather changed. So the sprinkle that we had was indeed just a sprinkle, thankfully. It looks like the dark clouds have run away. Dark clouds have run away, and it paves the way. Da 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 da. All right, where are these Lechonks? Okay, we already passed that, so we can't go over there. Where's this? Okay. So eventually we'll make our way over there. Got a Sprigatito. You know what the wild Mesprits remind me of? The wild Mesprits in the wild in the by basically the water is usually when they are seen. You know, they're like GoFest legendary spawns. Like you'll see them, but they're like extremely hard to catch. Was was the Mesper really hard to catch? Oh, you never found one. Oh, never mind. So I would say if anybody has participated in the GoFest events before, I think that's what it should be. I really think wild legendaries should be in the wild. It should be a thing. But I think they should be extremely hard to catch. What do y'all think, chat? I think they should be the level of GoFest. If anybody's been doing GoFest in the past, very occasionally you would see a wild legendary, but they were like extremely hard to catch. I would say less than 1%. I don't see a problem on that. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I realize the problem. The cheaters, the cheaters would actually ruin that, because even at a less than 1% catch rate, the the unlimited sources of the legendaries would devalue them. So I take that back. Actually, I actually don't think wild legendaries should be a thing. I mean, what do y'all think? Shiny? Oh, this was the Lechonk we were looking for. Should wild legendaries be a thing? Now, now I think about it again. They did release the Lake Trios, so why not be able to drop the other legendaries? You know, they've already done it. They seem to be okay with Lake Trios being in the wild. I guess another counter argument to that is like the Lake Trios aren't that powerful, so like it doesn't really matter if people are gonna cheat to get that one, right? But let's say you have like wild Lugia around occasionally, you know, that's actually pretty relevant. Wild Sandslash, yeah, I occasionally find Wild Sandslash. That one isn't quite rare to me because I live in like a biome that spawns a lot of fire, ground, grass, all that stuff. So not rare to me, but probably rare to you. You know, I occasionally run into some pretty rare stuff, Laney. If you haven't already, check out the YouTube !YT. I post some what I think is rare spawns in general. And then also some GBL teams there too, if you are into GBL. There's some pretty interesting stuff that we find. How about wild Breloom? When's the last time you saw a wild Breloom? Alright, sorry for the noise. Buizel! Ah! No shiny Buizel on that one. Are you serious? The Buizel actually popped out? Oh, oh, double Lechonk! Ah! It's a struggle. I'm running out of balls? No, I'm not. I got like 500. Okay, catch 5. Wait a second. Did I not spin these stops here? Hold on. Oh, snap. I forgot. I did not spin these stops here. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Somehow we bypassed this area already. Oh, a wild Pilos wine. What do you think about that one, Jay? Do you see wild Palos wines? Actually, you know what I thought about? Lainey and Jay, I feel like you two see similar spawns. What what spawns do you two generally see? I feel like both of you see similar spawns because you're kind of like in the same I think it's called latitude in the world. Like you're both equally above the equator around. You see them on your daily? Oh, okay, fine. Flex on us, Laney. You see Ghastlies a lot? Really? Ghastlies is mainly night spawn. Wait, do you have a lot of foggy weather? You have a lot of foggy weather, Laney? You don't have foggy weather. How do you see a lot of Ghastlies then? That's kind of interesting because you know, Ghastlies are either at nighttime or foggy weather. What's the Spinda research task today? The Spinda task is always 5 great curveball throws in a row. That's always the task. Okay, apparently we never spun these over here, so we came back and spun them. We have 5 great throws, which is easy. 5 nimbles, not worth. How often do you get that task? It used to be more common, Laney, but I would say they've made that task pretty rare in all sense of the word. Where's this? Oh, perfect. Potential Lechonk check coming up. Like I have a bunch of spindas, and the weird thing about it is you only can get spindas mainly from research. You know, I've done so many of them, and I still to this day do not have a shiny spinda. Shiny spinda to me is rare. Oh, 98 palmy. This double confirms the win for today. GG's to the instance challenge. We find a 98% palmy right there. How come it couldn't be the hundo? I haven't checked the hundo yet. Hundo? No hundos today. Dang, Daniel. All right, we take that win right there. Double wins today from the daily instance and the instance challenge. We found a 98 palmy. We found a shiny Houndour. Like, what more could we ask for? It's not like we actually want shiny Lechonk, right? I mean, it's not like a Pokemon shiny debut or anything, right? Yeah, foggy weather is actually a thing. But like, if you don't usually see foggy weather, it's pretty much non-existent. Like for me, I don't even remember the last time. I don't even remember the last time I saw foggy weather, to be honest. Foggy weather just doesn't exist here. But I would say maybe like maybe if you're by the ocean or by the water, you'll see that way more common. And then you'll probably see more ghost spawns in addition to the night. All right. Da 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 da. Ba da ba. Coco, the hot pip is not something we need. There's the Nimble that had his showcase day. Also, by the way, if you didn't know, there is a new showcase featuring Palmy, and you have until Saturday, I think 8 p.m. local time, or it might be 7 p.m. local time, to submit your showcase. So go ahead and find your local Pokestop showcase, and you can drop in your Palmy. Wait, actually, I can give you the actual information. Actual information ends at 8 p.m. today. Sorry. I almost gave really bad information. 8 p.m. today, 8 p.m. Friday, local time is when you can post, the last chance you can post your Palmy. So if you haven't already, go ahead and drop the Palmies into your nearby Pokestop showcase for a little bit of a reward. If you happen to get first place, sometimes they're actually pretty good rewards. Not gonna lie. Are you scared of spiders? I wouldn't say I'm scared of spiders, but I don't like seeing them. Deoxys and Genesect should be tradable. I agree. Especially because Defense Deoxys is actually pretty good in Ultra League and Great League. So I'm not exactly sure why. They haven't allowed Genesect and Deoxys to be traded. It's kind of weird how they pick and choose. The shorter showcase to reward so much. The longer ones give nice ones though. Oh, by the way, I also forgot about this. Did you know that Campfire? Hold on. Let's see if this actually loads. Did you know that Campfire now actually shows nearby routes, Lainey? I think you were asking about this, Lainey. Also, Lainey, aren't you the one who submitted a Pokestop submission? Did that ever go through? What's the update? What's the update? If that was you. Okay, check it out. Yeah, Campfire actually shows nearby routes now. So like, even if you don't have one in the immediate vicinity, like within your overworld sight of vision, you can go into your Campfire and search far and wide, anywhere, and you can see if there's any available routes. So that's really cool. I don't know why they didn't announce that. Why did they not announce that? And also, this is kind of a new change. They actually display the actual Pokemon raid now. Okay. Campfire is actually becoming useful. Kind of. Campfire is still basically a raid map for me. I don't really use it for raids. It's kind of a it's kind of a tool just to find things. So yeah, that's new information that they just recently updated. I guess you can find routes, you can find raids, you can find exactly what raid boss hatches. I think that was a recent update because in the past they wouldn't display like what actually showed up. I don't think on the actual map. Bum 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 ba-dum. I say overall Campfire has been a positive, but I don't think Campfire still brings. I don't think people actually use Campfire to like meet up. I would not say outside of the special events on the weekends and just events, like there's more people showing up to like a raid hour. What is everybody's experience on raid hours now? Are people showing up to do the raids like as a raid train, or are people really only showing up for like the major events, like the weekend events, or are people only showing up to like Go Fest? I would say Go Fest, the people were definitely out. Um, on the weekends, I would say people are more out for raids, but like raid hours, I don't really see a big difference. Even when I do off-stream raid hours, there's not like a ton of interest. Da 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 ba da ba. They need to be careful to add too many things to Campfire. It'll get buggy and slow. True, that is true. But we gotta give them credit. We gotta give them credit. Campfire is actually becoming a useful tool. Maybe not so much as communicating or necessarily finding other trainers, but at least it's useful to find routes, raids, what time, On my side, we seem to be okay. PCG spawn if you need it. How about now? Yeah, give it a little refresh and see what happens. Okay, that's in the dead zone. Dead zone is no good for us. Okay, you can hear it? Yeah. A little refresh will help. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Hold. I think there was an ant on me. So I gotta get this ant off of me. Okay. Somehow there was an ant on me. What is my favorite Pokemon Sword and Shield gym leader? Ooh. What's my favorite gym leader? I don't know the gym leader names, but I did play Sword. You know, more so than the gym leaders. What was the one team that had that vehicle? I think it was like, what was it called? Like an aqua team or something like that? What was it called? I forgot actually. You know what I'm talking about, Lainey? It was like, let me see. Let's see if I can give you. Well, you know what, Leon was always a tough battle. I like Leon. Let me see if I can find exactly who I'm talking about. Sorry, it's been a while since I played it. But Leo was one I remembered. No, there was one storyline where you had to beat like these group of these group of people that had like this radio car or something like that. It was like a radio van. You played Sword as well? What was your favorite? Alright, I think I'm gonna go for... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna go back there right now. Alright, I guess we are looking for that stop right there for the Lechonk. The Lechonk hunt continues. What was the gang member? Wasn't there like a gang in Pokemon Sword and Shield that had like a van with like a huge stereo? Leon cut floor because I chose Sobble. Oh man, I'm not making this up. It was like it wasn't a team leader though. It was not a team leader. So I don't want to confuse anybody. It wasn't a team leader. It was a side storyline. By the way, you like my backpack? Check out the swag we got on today. Lechonk shiny! Ah, no shiny Lechonk. Yes, Team Yell. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks for the info. Yeah, Team Yell was fun to battle because I actually lost the first time. Oh my gosh, look at all these Lechonks. Okay, how come none of these Lechonks showed up on my nearby? That's still what I don't understand, chat. Like, the nearby function is still very wonky to me. I don't understand what it prioritizes and why it chooses, you know, certain stuff to show up versus the other stuff. I don't get it. I think it would be actually pretty cool if maybe one day we could like filter our nearby to certain stuff we want. Like maybe one day we can filter the nearby spawns to show only grass types or only normal types. It might be too hard to only filter by Pokemon because the events change so much. But I think it'd be really cool if one day they allowed us to filter the nearby by types. I think that'd be absolutely epic. Because I keep running into this issue. The issue being, I'll look at my nearby, and yeah, sure, some of the stuff will show up that I want, but for this instance, I'm looking for Lechonks, right? Well, I saw 3 Lechonks. Oh my gosh, it froze because the spawn despawned. So I was looking for Lechonks, right? It showed me 3 options. And so I pick one, I'm going to it. And then on the way there, I see a stop that has 3 Lechonks. You know? And so I'd rather have some kind of filter where I can actually find stuff that I actually want. Yeah, you could filter through dragons. Now, the filter would only help find, whatever spawns you filter by on your actual vision. Like it's not gonna help filter stuff that is like 10 miles away. You know what I'm saying? So like to balance it, I feel like they should have a filter within the nearby, so whatever thing you're looking for, whatever type you're looking for, will show up more reliably on the nearby. But they would only show up if you can actually see it within your sight of vision. I think that's a fair compromise. I think that's totally legit and fair. That is something that maybe 5 years from now they would actually implement. Because I've said this over and over again. The nearby is so random and it's so unreliable, like Jay has mentioned, that it's time they make it more personalized to your local area. Because even to this day, I don't even know what they prioritize on your nearby. The only thing that I know works pretty consistently is silhouettes. If there's a Pokemon that you don't have on your nearby, it will show up as a silhouette, and that is the only thing that has been pretty consistent. So we know Niantic is listening because they stole my showcase idea, because we've been doing that with our Discord showcase. Have we not? Did we not do that, chat? Did we not do the Discord showcase before they introduced showcase? We did that before they did. But anyways, our new idea, I want to be able to filter our nearby by types, but they would only help within like half a mile radius. Yo, what's up, Tex Cab? How you doing? We are on our last shiny Stardust hunt before the event ends. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. It will be miles away most of the time. What are you talking about, Lainey? You're talking about the silhouette? Yeah, the silhouettes will pick up anything miles away or even a mile away if you don't already have it registered in your decks. That's fine, because you don't have it in your decks. It's scanning for stuff that you don't currently have. But I'm saying I want a nearby where you can filter by typing, but it would only help within the half-mile radius of your area. Because I'm just trying to get a better nearby that's tailored to what I'm looking for, instead of this randomness that I'm looking at right here. Like, do I need to look for any Hoppips? No. Do I need to look for any Fletchings? No. So they should allow us to filter and find what we want. Text Cab just waking up. Well, good morning, Text Cab. While you were sleeping, we did get a shiny. I don't know if you already saw it. Can you guess? How's the event going for you? let's see. On the nearby, we have. Does anybody need a Celestiala or a Manectric? Where's this? Okay, potential Lechonk. Okay, this nimble task is so bad. It's so bad, but I don't think I have any more new Pokestops, so I'll keep it in the hopes. We'll keep it in the hopes that we will see three more or whatever it is. How many more do we need? Oh, we need 5. We need 5 more Nimbles. Not bad. 2 shiny pigs and a Hundo cat. Serious? I think literally everybody has 2 shiny Lechonks. That's obviously exaggeration, but seems like it. I'll trade you 3 shiny Buizels for shiny Lechonk. Fair trade or no? How many encounters did you get? How many encounters did it take? Supposedly Frigibax is in 10Ks now. You know what? I haven't seen a Frigibax this whole event. Does anybody actually have one? I don't even have it registered, so if there is any nearby, it should show up, but even though I don't have one, I still don't see a Frigibax on my nearby. Those are rare. Shiny? Nope. Okay, we have one more spot to check for the Lechonka boy. You got 2 fridge? Man, everybody gets everything, huh? Everybody gets everything. Well, are Frigibax in 10Ks after the event ends, Jay, or are they currently available right now? Do we know? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, is this a bonus Lechonk? See what I'm saying? This Lechonk did not show up on the nearby. So how was I supposed to know this Lechonk was on the way? The nearby is not good. Or was that it? Was that the actual spawn? No, that's the Lechonk that we were originally looking for is still up ahead. So somebody messed up. Somebody fix the nearby coding, please. Saw 2 on your nearby, but didn't go get them. They both showed up on your nearby, luckily. That's what I'm saying. I haven't even seen a Frigibax on my nearby. At least you've had the chance. You've you had the chance to potentially go after them. I haven't even had the chance. But I bet you it'll show up today. Will we see a Frigibax show up? They were right at midnight when you got off work. Are you telling me Frigibax is hiding out at night? Oh, another Lechonk that wasn't on the nearby, so we had no idea it was here. Right now in the pool's early, according to Reddit. Really? Is that why they took it out of the wild? Is because they actually put it into 10Ks? Well, I don't know when we are gonna hatch our eggs, but if they just happened, I haven't gotten any 10Ks. I don't think I've gotten any 10Ks today. All right, crossing the street. Hold. Ooh, a wild Darumaka. The eggs need to be fresh. Okay, just for the sake of our mind, let's check. Still don't have a Larvesta. Who's with me? Jamo-O, Carbink. Jamo-O. Nothing. I currently have 0% chance to get the Frigibax. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, you know why? You know why those eggs have changed? It's probably because somewhere in the world the event has ended, right? So it might be because of region based. Do we know if it's like a rolling change? Like only the new egg pool is happening at spots that have the event ended, or is it like everybody's eggs are changed? Da-da-da. A wild Ninetales. This is what we usually see, Laney. Laney, you see wild Ninetales? Lickitung is in 5Ks, so is Larvesta. Yeah, Larvestas are spawning very, very rarely in the all the eggs. But even if you do get the eggs, they are extremely hard to get because they're in the hardest tier to actually hatch. Okay, let's get all of those checked. Yeah, I think we're getting reports right now, Lenny, that either before your event ends or right after the event ends, the egg pool changes. So the eggs that you have right now are already locked in. You have to get new eggs. Uh, to be safe, I would get new eggs after your event has ended. But let me see. I did get a 5K. So yeah, look, the 5K, the 5K egg pool has those starters. So I think they are live right now. So if you get new eggs right now, you are you are potentially going to be able to get the 10K egg that has the potential have the Frigibacks and the 10Ks from the new eggs, and then the 5Ks you're going to have the potential to get these starters. So it looks like the egg pool rotation has been updated. It is live right now. If you are struggling, if you're struggling like me to get the Frigibacks, try to get a 10K egg. But even if you get a 10K egg, there's probably a 1% chance of hatching the Frigibacks. So honestly, you're better off just trying to find a wild Frigibacks. Because if it actually shows up on your nearby, you know exactly where to go. Yeah, it looks like Niantic hasn't been advanced enough to have a rolling updated egg pool. They decided to just change all the eggs all at once. Even though some of us are still in the Ultra Unlock event. So GG's to the players who have the early access to these eggs. Of course, no announcement. No announcement, of course. Is Frigibacks in 10Ks? Yeah, the new 10Ks. So you would have to go out and spin some stops and collect 10Ks, but who knows how rare 10Ks are. And even if you find a 10K, Frigibacks is most likely and most definitely going to be the rarest spawn you can hatch. So, like I just said, don't expect Frigibacks from your 10K. If it happens, that's a bonus. New 10K egg, Frigibacks is on the 4th tier. it is gonna be rare, but not rarer than getting a Larvesta. That's actually crazy. PCG spawn if you need it. Anybody still looking for Frigibax? We have confirmed that the new 10K eggs are live that help you get Frigibax. If you still need it or if you care about it. I think it's more of a dex entry and potential GBO spice pick. Little gimme goal action right there. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we need to get some water. Everybody get a hydrate break. Hydrate. Okay. We're gonna wait for the 12 o'clock balloon. If we get something good, we'll go for it. Is there any other things we need to go over, chat? Is there anything else people want to see or they need a raid about? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. I mean, there is another 3-star here in about 40 minutes. This could be the Bombardier. Oh, where is this? Oh. That's in the dead zone. So we actually have another Ultra Beast right after 12. So if anybody's interested in that, we have that. How's the audio? Is the audio okay? Oh, we're very close to getting back to the 4 million mark. We are 16,000 Stardust away from getting back up to the 4 million. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. Is it working? Or are we broken?